So this is my embarrassing video from last Sunday before last, May 30th at Laguna Seca. Um, I've been racing 10 years, 140 weekends, probably 500 sessions, never done this before. Thanks to the team for getting the car ready again, of course, they do a great job. As the titles indicated, this is the stupidest thing I think I've ever done. Actually, it's probably the second stupidest, but we won't go into that. Never done this before. On new Avon tires, which I think this is the first time, they were way slipperier than I expected, obviously, right there. So I'm actually laughing, going, what the heck, you know better than this, but what you gonna do? I did manage to keep the engine running. So now I'm reversing into the field of cars coming onto the track without trying not to hit anyone or get in their way too much. But all in all, everything's not over with. Talking to Bob on the radio, and as you can see here, I make it to the grid, the last place right before as they're rolling off. But then Bob and I both kind of think, well, I'm fine here. All I did is spin. I just came out of the grid late. I guess I can catch up to my original spot. So the rest of this lap is me moving forward to 14th, where I was supposed to start from. Now, of course, there's like a 50-50 chance that the stewards aren't going to like that. But as far as I know, why not? What the heck? What I got to do? I'll lose. All they'll do is put me back to last, right? So that's what we do. I'll switch to native audio, I think, for a minute. We'll watch me try to weave through the field here without upsetting anyone. As you saw, we jumped ahead here to the actual start of the race. Doesn't look like much of a start because everybody's strung out all over the place, but nobody seems to care for this morning's race. This is race 1. I'm 20th or wherever the heck I am, 14th, I think. And so I start moving around here. I'm not really pushing, obviously, as you saw 2 cars, including the F3, go by me. But I figure I'm got to be on best behavior after that stupidness at the beginning of the race. I think we'll switch to some exterior video here of this start, or at least these few corners. Most of the exterior video is from turn 2 here through turn 5, right past the mother sign here.
Race is starting. Green, green, green. Here we go.
This is coming out of turn 6, and orange Mazda here gets held up a little bit, so I'm able to blow right by him. And the F3 should be faster than me, but I'm not too sure who's driving it or whatever. And I'm still kind of thinking 50-50 on me moving back to my original start position. And I'm not sure if I get a black flag right here or not, but pretty soon I get a black flag. and I kind of half expected it, so yeah, it's right here at the end here, turn 11. I get the black flag. I see it over to the left. Yep, there it is. And so I know what it's about. So now I got to go all the way around, come into the pits, take my penalty stop, and then go back in. So as I mentioned, I've got to go around and go into the pits, and so there's really not a lot of point in me trying to blow past the F3. Now that I think about it, I think that's Sean in the F3, and he's just had it for a race or two. And those things are, what's the word? They are very difficult to drive. It's taken Jay forever to get used to his, and Sean's going through those growing pains himself here. Good luck with that thing, Sean. And so, really, I'm just coming around here to go into the pits. I think that'll be shown on the video here. We'll do some more native audio since it's kind of boring anyway for me to keep yapping. And this is the penalty box, obviously, and they're just telling me that I wasn't supposed to regain my start position. And of course, I kind of knew that was 50-50 and tell them thanks and said, okay, I'm going back out. But it's kind of hard to hear each other. That's why all the hand waving and stuff. So as it indicates, I'm a little lucky. There's a black flag all, and I get to catch up to the back of the field. Again, last, but at least not, too far down. So I get a bunch of cars in front of me. I think I'm going to get the pass, but then I didn't know it at the time, of course. My onboard camera quits. So we've got a few shots like these from the stands from Carrie Ann, thank goodness. And that'll be it for this race. I think I finished like 19th or so, which from 30 something, 32 or so was fine. I had a good time chasing everybody, but obviously I'm hoping to do a little better getting onto the track this afternoon.
A lot of passing to do, baby. Go, go, go. This was the restart of race number 1 on Sunday. I'm not sure what happened, Robert.
And yes, hopefully you heard my lovely wife telling me that I had a lot of cars to pass. She doesn't like it when I make stupid mistakes. Anyway, here's a nice shot past the Formula Mazda there, and I think I chased this car down. I'll pass him. Probably out of view going up the hill into turn 6. Unfortunately, no on-car video to share with you. And then another lap or two later, yeah, there's the red car I passed, and I've also passed the blue car. And now I'm working on this black one in front of me. I get him. No, I decided not to push it. As I mentioned, I might not have mentioned, there's a second race this afternoon, and no point in messing up anybody's car or mine trying to be heroic here. So I'm just kind of weaving through the field, taking my time. It was fun passing everybody. I think I passed like 20 cars, 15 cars. Yep, and another lap or so later, and again, Carrie Ann shooting from the stands. That's turn 2. Well, I had it there. I guess I decided to wait there and pass it right there. Yeah. And that's pretty much all the video. And what else can you say? Dumb spin. Don't do it this afternoon, Rob. I think this next thing shows us. Yeah, where did I finish? 19th. Yeah. came from the back 35th or so. That's okay. We can live with that and come back to fight another day. Yeah, hopefully race 2 will be less silly. Stupid's probably more accurate.